My name is Kristin Hanson. I'm a jewelry designer, a teacher. I own a gallery, a boutique, and a school. The diamond industry in general, globally, is run by men.
Designing is one thing, but understanding the jewelry, how it is set and how to create a piece, that itself gives her a great advantage. She's more like one of the guys.
No.
Kristin Hanson, the big brand, is all about diamonds.
For me, like the consummate Kristin Hanson piece is obviously couture, is obviously one of a kind, incorporates our love for colored diamonds.
I was dating some guy when I was 18 years old, and we're going up this huge escalator, and there was a billboard right above my head. It was, I don't even remember what company it was. And there were these huge diamonds on the billboard with a brand, and it was just a brand, a billboard of a diamond company. And I looked at that billboard, and just something inside me, I looked up and I said, one day that's gonna be me. And I know for sure Kristin Hanson is the high-end, only available here. This is, you know, right now we have a store in the Hamptons that's selling it. High-end boutiques only in seasonal places. Occasionally, like maybe Kristin Hanson will go, since it's not sea-inspired, it's couture, maybe we'll put it in Aspen for a couple of months in the winter. You know, it's gonna travel only to very specific locations and be here. So it's not, you know?
It's more of a private clientele.
It's a private clientele business, yeah. And primarily available through us only. You know, that's a private clientele business.
That's the way it should be.
Yeah.
That's couture.
That's couture.
Of course. Well, the idea of, especially with our new collection, the Kiki collection, is to bring this sense, a touch of couture to our everyday customers, to our ready-to-wear customers, people who just happen to be walking by our store and don't know anything about us. So we really do want to make a part of that aesthetic very accessible to the common consumer.
Kiki's way too.
This is high-end.
Kiki is going to go to Saks and Neiman's, those types of caliber stores.
It's different, yeah.
It's a high quality. It's
well-made, manufactured.
It's,
you know,
and it's made in New
NYC.
York, and that's something that I think Kiki is going to be known for and respected for.
Right.
It's still a product that's made in the U.S. It's high quality, but it's still under $3,500. It's still accessible.
this is the couture.
This is the couture building. This place is meant to showcase the Kristin Hanson diamonds. My inspiration for my gallery was to showcase my diamond jewelry in a very romantic setting. As far as an event space goes, I really wanted to create a private area where people can come and have events.
They did an art show in the space because they also support local artists. So it was a beautiful event, so amazing.
Really amazing. Like 700 people showed up.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it was just
incredible.
A great crowd, great space, beautiful art. We're really happy with it.
And these events are mostly corporate and private, so it's a way to bring the clients to me in a social setting. It's Contaminant NYC is the company that's hosting the event, and it was a global design competition, art competition that I was one of the judges on. So I've donated my space to showcase the finalists' work. I think tonight's going to be a great night because it's really the first time I get to really show my art for the first time, my installation work, and this is my first exposure to the art world and the art editors and collectors that will be here. So jewelry and fashion is very specific, and fine art is very different. And these two worlds don't cross over, but that is one of my goals here, is to, in general, kind of bridge that gap between fine art and fine jewelry. Where's this gonna go? Well, I think, like, I'm trying to also people to understand that this is one piece of art, and I don't know. Tonight we are trying to put together a postcard. Let's see if we have it. How's it going, Mark?
Good.
Kristin tries really hard to get organized.
This postcard, it's we're gonna try to print it up. It's really to represent my art so that when somebody can come, when they're interested in learning about it, we have something to give. Somebody needs to go get these cards. Who's gonna go to 36th Street? Raise your hand. Volunteer. Volunteer, we need a volunteer. You go. We should have done it weeks ago, but welcome to my world. Everything is last minute. But I tend to work better under pressure. When I have a lot of time to do something, it really gets pushed under the rug until last minute. But it seems to work.
She has her creative brain on most of the day when we're here, and I have my operational brain on when I'm here all day. So, you know, she's thinking of concepts and I'm thinking of how to execute.
It's a romantic sale, so you always want to think about that. You know, it's a story that they're buying. They're not just buying the piece of jewelry, they're buying the story behind it. So anytime you're selling any kind of art item, even your photography art and your graphic design, you can think about it like that. You know, if it's a romantic sale, you're actually selling a story.
Has citrine, amethyst. Yep. This is a rose quartz and a champagne diamond set in silver.
Champagne diamond.
Yeah. These two guys are silver, and then they're sandblasted with gold. So that's why they have this cool matte texture to them. They're not this shiny gold. So they're sandblasted in gold. Sapphires, diamonds, sapphires, sapphires.
Because if a client comes in and Candace isn't here, which may happen a lot of times, you jump up, you grab your key, and you try to help them. And we're gonna give you a 101 on selling Candace's.
Be normal.
Yeah,
Don't
but he
oversell.
didn't know what to do, so we need more instruction there. So I've really learned how to micromanage a lot of the aspects of things that we have to be careful of. Hey guys, thank you guys all for coming to help today. We're going to give you guys stations and jobs, okay? There's a couple things. I'm going to walk you guys around and show you what needs to happen.
The interns are our kids.
We have a competitive internship program right now. We have 3 students from Paris.
I'm in a business school in France, in Paris.
Couldn't do this without my interns. They're phenomenal. You know, there's no sign. Like, see how there's signs for all the artists? We don't have a sign. You're the sign.
Yeah, I'm the sign.
You're the sign, okay? So we want people to know what's going on here. When they look at it and be like, this is Kristin Hanson's piece. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Most importantly, be cute.
Be cute and be cute.
Kristin and Candice were really, really cool, and it was a good team.
It is a lot of sustainable art. I think that that's a really good way to explain what I'm doing with my art and taking things that already exist, things that might look like garbage or recyclable material, and making them into modern art. Except for the exhibition tonight, those few pieces, the dress and the architectural piece, but everything else I've made. The dress upstairs was one of the winners, and that was made out of newspaper, which is very cool. And it's just really interesting to see that kind of handwork. You know, we make jewelry, so for somebody to sit there and twist all that paper and really weave it is just incredible. I believe that's an architect put that together, and I guess we'll see tonight exactly what's going to happen.
So within this piece that we have here at the Kristin Hanson Gallery, it's entitled Touch. Choreographer and dancer Alexis Convento, she's able to work within the piece. So it's about creating something that's extremely man-made and built. You have these angular geometries, being able to mesh that with the form of a woman and how you can begin to have this overlap and the consciousness between a human and their environment on a very kind of simple level.
Not a good idea.
She's coming.
No.
She's drinking.
I don't like
She's
this
gonna
idea.
get crazy.
This is embarrassing,
She always
and I'm not
gets
having
crazy.
it. Not
She's
having it.
coming.
From the jewelry to the school to this beautiful space, to the art gallery that it could be. She's not one-dimensional, she's not two-dimensional, she's multi-dimensional.
She wants to be a fashion icon, jewelry icon, and I think that she can achieve that.